What's up YouTube, Brickz here, and today I'm going to do a review on the 2016 Call of Duty anti-aircraft vehicle. Set number DKX53, it has 192 pieces and is recommended for ages 12 and up. Well then, so here we got at the front of the box, and I think it was around 2016, 2015 when they started changing the whole box layout, because the older sets, they don't have this part on their box that says Call of Duty right here. I think it was just printed on here. So here we have like all of the Call of Duty sets. It's just a picture of the set, like of the actual blocks. The box art is not animated. Oh, and I also forgot, they got some coordinates right there. I think that was lead to where this set is based off. Well, not based off, but where like it's taking place, like in the box art. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but yep. So you have the back of the box. Now here we have the animated box art, unlike the front. Here we have some scenes and some accessories, and oh, also it shows how many figures come in here, so I guess that's pretty neat. So I guess that's it for the box. Now let's open this up and see what we have inside.
Meanwhile,
ooh, domo. Oh, that's some nice art. Well, let's get started.
Chuki.
Okay, so the build is now finished, and from what I could tell when I was building, it was fairly easy. I mean, most of you guys should have no problem, but of course, unlike me, I always have problems. Although I hope you guys didn't notice in the build. So as you guys may know, that this set is straight out of the Modern Warfare series, and one of the things that made me think that, not also because of the build, that this machine is like in every Call of Duty game, but because of something else that's very interesting, and I'll show you later. But first, let's get on and start reviewing the build of the set. Okay, so here we have the build, and of course this is a build that, from what I have played, it's been throughout the whole Call of Duty Modern Warfare series, and this is the anti-aircraft vehicle. And as you can see, it's like in a kind of desert tan camo, and as you can see here, those are not stickers, those are printed pieces. They say a few numbers on there, although some of them are a little bit faded and like a little blurry. And also, one of the cool things about this is that this could get hooked up into a vehicle, and it could also be attached, like, so if you were to get another one of this set, you just attach the other one right here, and there you go. You basically could have like a train of these. And these little I don't know what they're called, but these are like to make the machine, the whole vehicle, like stop in its tracks when it shoots because of the recoil and everything. So it's like these things go into the ground and basically plant this when it's shooting. and when it's not, you can like easily move it so the vehicle could be movable. But from right here, I think these just go side to side. They don't go up and down or anything like that. They just go side to side. The wheels, of course, they all move independently, and this is actually a pretty nice looking vehicle. I mean, I think that's supposed to be like the suspension that this vehicle has. As you can see, it has that quad turret, I guess. And here we just add a figure here. This thing does move the whole 360 too. Whoop, and it's coming down. And I think that's it for the movable features. Oh, and the little steering wheel, of course, but it gets, since it's all like on a peg, it doesn't move that much. See, now it just came off. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the vehicle. Now let's just add a figure on it, you know, spice it up a little bit.
A few moments later.
And voila, as you can see, the little minifigures on there. So he has his left hand on that little pole thing, so he could see through that little socket right there. Also, there's a little clear piece right here. I think that's just a scope, and his right hand on the steering wheel to make this thing turn. I don't know, I could be wrong. I think the steering wheel is to make it turn like this, horizontally, while the little pole thing, that thing he has on his left, is just to change the direction of the turrets. I think that's it. I mean, this is a pretty cool set. Let's get on to the figures. Okay, and here we have the figures. And as I was saying about the thing in the beginning that interested me, here's a look of their instructions. You see that? This guy on the left, I think he's a character that's in the cover of the Modern Warfare 2. I mean, the instructions give it away right there. He does look somewhat exactly the same, just in minifigure form. So that's, you know, that's pretty cool right there. We have the cover dude. Also, I think the guy on the cover, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think the guy on the cover of Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to represent Roach, and if this minifigure represents the guy on the cover, then does that make him an unofficial Roach? I don't know, but starting from the left to the right of the figures, here we have the cover guy. He has like so many different colors on him. His little pouch right there and his pants are the same type of brown, which is like the darkest brown that he has on. His vest and the little strap on his leg are the same camo tan, because it has like a little bit of speckles on it, if you can see. And his gloves are like a glossy type of black, and it's the same color as his belt. And his torso is its own color by itself. It's like, I don't know, like a chocolatey type of color on. And not to mention his helmet. He has that silver visor. The accents on his helmet are like that dark brown. It's not that dark like his pants, but somewhere there. And his face mask and the main color of his helmet is that yellowish. It's almost like, I don't know, a caramel type of color. But of course he's backing that pistol, you know, that nice kind of like a gunmetal gray type of pistol. And I think that's it for him. Also, his shoes are the same color as his pants, so it's nothing special, although he does look cool, so I believe he's an essential figure to have. And here on the right, here you have this dude. So his boots and his vest and the little pouch are the same color. It's like, actually I'm wrong, his pouch and his vest are the same color, not his boots. His boots are more yellowish. They kind of match with this guy's helmet, but his pants, his hat are the same desert camo. As you can see the speckles right there. His little strap is very dark brown, not very dark, but it's like, well, it's the more browner part of him, and it matches his gloves, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and matches his little flash grenade. His vest is a little bit more caramel, and I don't know, man, it's like his torso is a little bit more creamier than than the rest of the colors on his body. I mean, these guys do have a lot of like types of browns on them, and that actually looks pretty cool. It's actually making me kind of hungry too. So I think that's it for the colors. And of course, you know, this guy's rocking that baseball cap, although he has like a little not a design, but it's like molded onto his hat, like if there was supposed to be a design here. It's just no printing on it. And he's rocking them shades. Look at that boy.
Oh yeah.
Oof, he looking quite slick now, ain't he? So for the weapons that he's carrying, and I took it out of his hand. No, you get back. He's rocking that, well, basically it's an LMG, but the body of the gun is all like that gunmetal gray, and while the rest is that camo tan, just like his pants. And of course, since this gun has a drum, you could always switch it out. And watch, want to see some camera magic? and boom, now he has just a standard magazine for his gun. I don't know about you, but I like the magazine better than the drum, but that's just my preference. So yeah, I think that's it for the figures. Now I guess it's time just to rate the set. Okay, so the review is finished, and like always, I'm gonna rate the set. So I rate this set at I'm gonna rate this one a 9 out of 10, and here's why. Well, I know this is a nice set to have like multiples of, although that price point that it retailed at, I don't know if I want to pay $20 for this. I mean, would you? I mean, 15 is okay, but 20? Although I didn't get it at 20, I got it like at $8, but which is a good thing. But I don't know, it might be me, or am I just being cheap? I don't know, but I mean, it's a high score, because one, you get this buildable anti-aircraft vehicle, yeah, which you could have multiples of, like clinging like a cargo of the train. If I had multiples of this, I'd show you a demonstration of what it would look like. And like always, like all the sets, I mean, they do give us extra pieces, well, only 2 of them, and a little extra mag, but I don't know, it's just something off with this set that I just don't. This set's actually pretty good though. I mean, detail is okay, is good for this, but I don't know. You know what? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I think this heat wave over here is just driving me insane. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and like always, I hope you guys have a good day.
They said I can never do it, I will never stand up, I never survive it, but I don't care what they say, I'ma do it my own way. And if these people can't handle the way I do me, I won't have to answer, I'd finally be free. They say